Hello everyone, I am K. Sivakumar, studying BSc Hans Agriculture at ACNRI Killikulam. The topic assigned to me is Kayar Board of India. Let's see my topic. What is Kayar Board? The Kayar Board is a statutory body established by the Government of India under the Kayar Industry Act 1953 for the promotion and development of Kayar industry in India. It is based in Kochi and Alapula. The board works for the promotion, research, education and training of the industry. The board functions under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. The board has worked actively to support the International Year of Natural Fibers 2009. Now we will see coir trade across global level. India and Sri Lanka produces 90% of total global production. Major coconut growing states in India are Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Goa, Orissa. Global annual production is 35 lakh metric ton. About 5.5 lakh persons get employment in the industry. Export from this industry are 70 crores annually. Only 50% of total coir husk is used in coir industry, remaining used as fuel in rural areas and small industry. Have a look on these three images of coir trade. D. Kuppuramu is the chairman of Coir Board of India. M. Kumara Raja is the secretary of Coir Board of India. These are the members of Coir Board of India. Coir Board offices. The head office is located at Cochin and research and training office is at Alapula and Bangalore. Other development institutions under Coir Board are Central Coir Research Institute, Allipe, National Coir and Training and Design Center, Allipe, Coir Training and Service Center, Calicut, Coir Research and Extension Center, Tirunelveli. This is the logo of Coir Board. Now we will see coir products. Coir fiber. Coir fiber is extracted from the fibrous outer cover of the fruit of coconut palm with or without retting. Coir yarn. Available in different forms like hydraulic, pressed balls, spools, bobbins, dolls, balls, etc. Cut length for various industrial and agricultural purposes. Coir mats fiber. Mats are made on handlooms, power looms or frames or with or without brush. Creels mats are known for its thin brush, rod mats for thick brush and fiber mats for compact brush. Next, functions of Coir Board. Coir Board shall be the duty of the board to promote by such measures as it thinks fit the development under the control of the central government of the coir industry, fixing grade standards and arranging when necessary for inspection of coir fiber, coir yarn, coir products, setting up or assisting in the setting up of factories for the producers of coir products with the aid of power, advising on all matters relating to the development of the coir industry. Next, constitution of board. According to Coir Industry Act 1953, the board shall consist of chairman and members, not more than 40, who are capable of representing growers of coconut, manufacture of coir products, husks, any officer of central government appointed by the same. Next, schemes by Coir Board. Educational cash award for the children for coir workers, marketing development assistance scheme, extension of financial assistance to coir units, group personal accident insurance scheme for coir workers, training programs, welfare schemes. Next, vision and mission. To ensure orderly and robust growth and development of coir sector, and through this continue and strengthen the role of coir sector in growth of the Indian economy. Just have a look on graph and productivity of coir in India during 2017 to 18 and 2018 to 19. If you see, coir fiber are produced more in number, but coir rope are produced very few. In 2018 to 19, is produced more when compared to 2017 and 18. Now have a look on coir production in each state. If you see, Kerala is leading producer of coir in India, next Tamil Nadu, next Andhra Pradesh, next Karnataka, next Odisha, and so on. That's all. Thank you for hearing my video. Love you all.